This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So today we're breaking down Kwame Brown responding to Anton Daniels over the Corey Holcomb situation. So let's check this clip out.
Not for basketball. I got to train for these dudes that run their mouth, but they like chicks. So they got to go get other bad dudes. So I got to train now. You're supposed to be the manly man, the bag chaser. And what I watched happen was somebody in a chat tell you that I said something, right? You didn't see nothing I said. You immediately invite me to your lower part. That's what you invited me to. I don't know what your fetish is with men, but I have the text message and the conversation that me and you had when you said you wanted to do an interview with me and you said you wanted to fly me out. And I heard a video of you telling another man, I'm going to fly you out like one of my chicks. So guess what I told you? I said, nah, I'm going to drive. I said, I'm a different type of cat. I like to drive. Remember I told you that? I'll come to you. Don't worry about it. But then after I start seeing more of the way you run your mouth like that, and I realized, I said, no, your male bravado is caught up in money. It's not caught up in masculinity. See, if you was masculine, you wouldn't be running around here starting fires with people. You speak when spoken to. Now, what I did was, and shout out to Corey Holcomb. I do not agree with Corey Holcomb putting his hands on a woman at all. But shout out to Corey Holcomb for at least being man enough that you put this out on the internet. He didn't come and look at my page and go, F you, Kwame, you doing this, you a sucker, you was on my, you know what? He didn't do that. Guess what? I gave a fair assessment of what I saw. And it's called an opinion, you so-called smart guy. I forgot, you said you was a C student. You may be more like an F student. You're gonna sue Corey Holcomb for doxing your daughter, right? Which all he did was put up the picture, which is bad. He put a picture up, never said the child's name or nothing. Guess what you did? My daughter such and such right here, y'all. She's the #1 athlete over here. Yeah, this is my daughter. She #1 over here. You said your child name. You did. You're so in tune with your family. You're such a in tune father that while your daughter is so-called going through the worst time of her life, you're listening to other people in the chat and you're responding to YouTubers that could potentially talk about her, myself. The only thing I said was a fair assessment. I said, you shouldn't have been microaggressing a man, and you should have used your intelligence and control the room. You didn't. You didn't use any intelligence that you claimed.
Kwame Brown responds to Anton Daniels by challenging his character rather than his sports takes, framing the dispute as a lesson about restraint, accountability, and manhood in public spaces. He argues that Daniels equates masculinity with money, visibility, and bravado, while lacking discipline and emotional control when online chatter provokes him. Brown claims Daniels escalates conflict by reacting to rumors instead of verifying facts, inviting confrontations rather than speaking when addressed. He recounts private communications to suggest Daniels seeks proximity and validation through status gestures, which Brown rejects to emphasize self-reliance and boundaries.